Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo, J Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. What was at a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Oh, you guys are filming? Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make it true. You should know that, Devontae. You think there's 68 guys in high school better than you?
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey,
Gentlemen.
turn the camera off. Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Nah, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. But nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the club league circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Pass to Bertie. Returns it to Moore. And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Bertie, guarded by O'Neal. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now Etherington. Here's Pasco. Second shot chance. And the layup is good by Moore.
Nice save by Moore. Chasing after the play, crashing the glass, keeps the possession alive.
Here's MP. And the high fly is tack on to Moore.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Moore outside. Pass to Pasco. Etherington on the wing. Bertie, block at 6. Here's Moore. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
The high flyers with the lead. MP. And the dunk by MP.
How fun is it to see the point guard throwing it down?
The athleticism of today's generation is simply outstanding.
Hey, it really is. If you had told me 20 years ago we'd eventually see point guards bust out dunks like that, I wouldn't have believed you at all.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. From past the arc. They get it again. Pasco can't get it to fall. Now the high flyers with it. MP with the look. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. Now here's Rodriguez. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Etherington, outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Jumper over MP. Moore with the bucket.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Here's MP. 15 points in the game. Bertie with the ball. Moore up top. Buries it from three-point range.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is facepalming.
Now MP. Stolen by Etherington. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
MP high post. More on him. And the shot goes in.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Down low. Here's Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
In the high school game, having a point guard who can throw it down is a real luxury.
I'll say, not many ones at this level can attack the rim like that.
No, you can't let him get to the bucket with ease. You got to at least make it more difficult.
Etherington, no good. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's MP. Heen fires from deep, and that one's good too. He's only missed 3 of 13 shot attempts.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Moore outside. Pass to Bertie, expanding his range. Gov with the rebound. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making a change here. Both shots are good from the stripe. And it's Team Ballers. They trail by 11. Moore outside. Looking to end the run. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's MP. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
MP, he's guarded by Moore, and that one's good from MP.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Moore. He's got 15. The pick from Pasco. From the line, the shot from Moore, no good. With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
He has been ever present in the paint, getting so many of his points from inside.
And here's Etherington. Bertie with the ball, and he's picked up by O'Neal. Pass to Etherington. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Mills.
Well, Etherington was fully relying on his skill and agility there, but he manages to beat the foul.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And here's Mills from outside. Now here's Moore. Pass to Etherington. And here is Moore. Fires for three. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. Now the High Flyers with it. They lead by 11. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
A gritty play by O'Neal, managing to get the shot off while taking the foul.
The line for the High Flyers, Nathan O'Neal, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both attempts. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Etherington outside. Rodriguez, the screen. Clock at 4. Berti from long range. The shot off that time. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 13. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Berti. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Mills. Return to MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
Fires in the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Left side, Moore. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's MP. Misses the tough leading jumper.
Not really necessary with no one on you. Why put yourself off balance on that shot?
Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now because you know he'll find you.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. Moore. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And the whistle against Callahan.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Outside Berti. Pass to Etherington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Moore. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. He's provided almost all the offense.
Pass to Pasco. Back to Etherington. Moore. Makes it off the glass.
That's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's MP. Buries it from down low.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Rodriguez. Now Etherington from downtown. Unable to get that one to go. From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by the Ballas. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
And the dunk by Pasco.
Just a ferocious play, the board and the jam.
What a luxury to have a player like that turning misses into makes.
And it benefits the whole team, obviously, when you can extend possession.
And the High Flyers call time here. So both teams changing it up here.
Sonny Marhill, Kenji Summers. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's the High Flyers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. MP with the bucket.
Perfect execution. Passes like these make scoring so much easier.
Right side, Bertie. Off target with the 3. To the middle. Here's Casey. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
And it's Team Ballers. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Brandon Westerhoff. Jaden Moore.
Now Moore. 19 points in this one.
Substitution
Pass to
for
Dykstra.
High Flyers.
Shoots it. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Outside Mills. Here's Casey. Here's Almadawi. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Moore on the wing. Covered by Brock. Pass to Westerhoff. Summers. Here's the pick. Out to the right wing. Dykstra. Here's Moore. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for Team Ballers, Jaden Moore. One shot.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Now here's Mills. And the 3 off target. Pass to Dykstra. This one for 3. Connects it from downtown.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Here's Almadawi. And here's Brock. Almadawi. Now here's Brock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Pass to Dykstra. Summers. Here's Mahil. Summers. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brock outside from deep. The rebound by Dykstra. Pass to Wong. Here's Summers. Now here's Moore. From the wing. He can't get that one. Here's the high flyers. Brock outside, out to the left wing. 4-3. Another miss by Jason Brock. Pass to Dykstra. Wong, covered by Brock. Here's Summers. And here's Moore. Fires the three. Not gonna go that time. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Back to Brock.
2 minutes.
Another miss by Jason Brock.
Substitution for high flyers.
Now here's MP. Moore covering. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
MP.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now Etherington. Pass to Moore. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Cerebral call by Moore, mixing up the defense with the pick and roll and getting himself some space.
Here's MP. It's good.
2 points.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Moore outside. The pick from Pasco. Takes the three. Hauled in by high flyers. On the wing, Brock. Back to MP. Pass to Brock. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. MP puts up a three. Jacks up a three. And the high flyers, another triple. Etherington with it. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
You going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
All right, then. I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air, catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you got to start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
You think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Lund from 3, hauled in by High Flyers. Past MP. Tries it from the top of the key. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by MP. To the middle. Lund. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Stolen by Pagan. Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Carrington outside. Lund. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Gov.
What stellar defense by Gov. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Martinez. Lund, and Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where a squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Floats one up. Great D that time from Austin Lund. The attack from Sack Trail. Pass to Martinez. Pagan. Outside Carrington. To the paint. Lund inside. Gov's there. And it's blocked by Gov. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession.
For the attack from Sack, Keegan Hilton.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great lockdown defense right there.
Shot clock violation. High flyers
And for so
ball.
many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Puts it up from 12. And good, hitting the back iron and falling. Now Carrington, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Lund with the pick. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
So both teams changing it up here. Making a switch here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Olsen. Martinez, now guarded by Mills. Pound that bucket. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Now Carrington. Pass to Olsen. From outside, it's off the mark. The High Flyers with the lead. Goes up on the wing. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Martinez can't get it to go. Mills on the wing. Back to MP. And stolen by Martinez. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
2 minutes.
Now here's Martinez.
2 minutes.
He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to Olsen. Outside Pagan with 4 to shoot. No good on the 3. MP with the rock. Now Carrington defends. MP with the look. And the shot goes in.
MP.
And here's Pagan. Lays out. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. So both teams making some changes here.
From set. Ivory Love. Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside, MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
From set. Austin Lund.
Outside, Pagan. Kicks it out to Martinez. Carrington outside. Their offense is stone cold. Another miss there. And here's Mills from outside. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Carrington for 3. The High Flyers grab the miss.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
Pass to Martinez. And here's Pagan. He's covered by Gov. And that's good from 17 feet away.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And we've reached halftime in this one. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 13. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Carrington for 3. It's rebounded by Mills.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Got a piece of it. O'Neal with the steal. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by MP. Down low. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP. Pagan defending. MP throws it down.
Showing he can get up there and finish it off with authority.
You combine mobility with explosiveness, it's tough to handle.
And that's not something you're going to see every day at this level.
Who's watching here? Pass to Carrington. No good from outside. And here are the High Flyers now. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gov with the bucket.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
And it's Sac's ball. Lunge, and Lunge slams it in. Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
And it's MP missing.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do right there.
Outside Carrington. Five to shoot. The three ball. One. Nice D from Leon Callahan. Passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. A difficult situation for Sack. Pagan with it. Over MP. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look. It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Back to Pagan. Pass to Martinez. One. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
And the High Flyers call time here. So it's both teams making a change here.
Drexel Carrington, Keegan Hilton, Sean Mecca.
And here are the High Flyers now. To make a substitution.
Ivory Lund. Substitution for High Flyers.
It's Mecca. Back to Lund. Inside. Shot's good by Mecca.
Nothing wrong with that look. They'll take those all game long.
Here's the High Flyers. Leading by 12. Count that one.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Carrington outside. Here's Olsen, defended now by Callahan. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. The High Flyers making a switch here.
For the attack from Sack, Austin Lund, Edward.
Here's Pagan. Shot over Callahan. Lund. Got it to go. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You know, he never relents when it comes to second chances.
Here's MP. And the shot goes in. Now Carrington. Let's go with the 3. Kept alive. And yep, it's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
To the middle. And that one's good from MP.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find
2
them.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Carrington. Off target from outside.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
MP. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by MP. One.
defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
And here are the high flyers now. It's a 14-point game. Outside O'Neal. Mills, back to O'Neal. MP, Pagan defending. Basket, good.
Yeah, that last shot's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, and they've never backed off, even with a large lead.
It's Carrington on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Returns it to Carrington. No good on the triple.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
And here's MP on the outside. Connects it from downtown.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it to Pagan. Now Lund. Over goes. Lund misses. Here's MP. And the layup is good.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays.
I'll catch you off in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. From deep, it's MP. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Mitchell's shot is off. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Mitchell. And he's going for the alley-oop. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
MP up top. Back to Callahan. MP uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the pass from the big man, Callahan?
Here's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Diaz, now covered by MP. Back to Harris. Stolen away by Gov. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Bird. Now Harris. From the high post. Mitchell's shot is off.
That's a very low percentage shot, and one he probably should have passed on.
And the dunk by MP.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
And that one drops for him.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
The High Flyers with the lead. Pass to Callahan. MP. Diaz covering. The 3 from Gove. Mitchell brings down the board. And Union Elite with possession. Here's Diaz. And there's the alley. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Diaz. And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
It looked like it, and he kind of slid underneath as he got the spot, too.
Now Harris. Pass to Diaz. Kolish. And here's Harris for 3. Union Elite again can't hit it.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And he gets it to go.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Diaz. And it's stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Outside Diaz. Kolish. Kicks it to Walker. There's the triple. And Callahan pulls it down. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Kolish. Pass to Robert. Kolish down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Diaz. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. They can tack a few more points onto this run.
It's getting to be a big one.
Here's MP, and that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
And time called here, Union Elite.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
For high flyers.
Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for two. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Mitchell outside. Pass now to Harris. Back to Mitchell. Inside. From down low. And Harris puts it in.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
MP high post. Guarded by Harris. And Harris with the rejection. There's the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for high flyers.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now MP, 25 points in the games, knocks down the triple.
Some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear, he is not one of them. Terrible job by the D.
Pass to Harris. Mitchell outside to the inside. Robert can't get it to fall. The high fly is dictating the flow. Here's Casey, covered by Robert. Count it, that bucket is good.
We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. And the high fly is making a change here.
Substitution for high flyers.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. High Fly is leading this one, up by 15. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And that one's good.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
The baseline jumper. Again, the High Flyers.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Outside, Harris. And he's going for the hoop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Maybe that'll trigger them. It's impossible not to get pumped after that, I would think.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's really what alley-oops do for a team. Wow.
MP outside. Gov. No good on the 3. Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. The pick from Harris. Bird outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And Robert is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's MP. 30 points in this game. From the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Outside, Harris. Diaz. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they're on the break. Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
And the whistle blown against MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Substitution,
Over to the wing. Passes to MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the High Flyers, MP.
And the first one drops. Both shots are good from the stripe. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out, he's just at another level.
It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now Harris. Rolled in by Casey, and they're running. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Back to Kolish. Back to Harris. Releases. Brandon Harris with another miss. Now the High Flyers with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Return to MP. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
To the left side. And Kolish misses. MP high post. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for the 3-point play.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
Diaz, guarded by MP. Bird outside, 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
When you just look at him, his size, his frame, Robert should go inside and force the issue.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Dunn. Mills outside. MP. The 15-foot floater is good.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Diaz, a good-looking shot from the wing.
Ooh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
Here's MP. Harris comes down with the board.
2 minutes.
Bird outside. Diaz up top, and it's stolen by MP. That shot, no good. Pass to Diaz. Throws it up high, and it's Harris slamming it home.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Now here's MP. Diaz covering, and that one's good from MP.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Bird on the wing. Here's Harris. Hauled in by Casey. Here's the high flyers. From deep, it's MP. Gets the three to fall.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Down low. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Dunn down low. Working in on Harris. Left side, it's Mills. MP. Diaz covering. Sinks the tray.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And Union Elite with possession. Outside, Harris. Diaz. Back to Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Pulls up on the elbow. MP again.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. You can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsky locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Black, no good. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Absorbs contact and sinks it despite the aggression. Try and move him. You're unlikely to derail the Harris train.
Now here's Robinson, defended by Harris. Back to Robinson. They need this! And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. An 8-point differential. Past MP. That one goes in for him too. He's making it look easy. Now 4 for 4.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. Pass over to Robinson. Shoots over Harris. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Mills outside. Back to MP. Takes the three. 6 for 6. He hasn't missed yet.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's McCall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Black kicks it to McCall. Shot clock at 6. And a whistle blown against MP. That is his... Changing it up here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Count that bucket.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Here's Chu. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
McCall outside. Pass to Dermanenko. Returns it to McCall. Over MP. McCall, no good. The West with the lead. To the paint. MP, defended by McCall. And they pick up 2.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
MP, no good. Pushing it up. Gets that one to fall. He's 5 of 12.
And once McCall's out in space, he's so shifty and almost impossible to match up with.
Outside, Moore. Return to MP. Takes a three. Down it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
McCall outside. Pass to Dermanenko. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So it's the West now. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Dermanenko outside. McCall. Tombo inside. Moore covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aslanoglu. Shu grabs the miss. The WCBL on offense. A 6-point lead. Back to MP. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Outside, Tombo. Pass to Dermanenko. Outside for Tombo. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. MP with the look. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Good chance here for Loftos. That's good from 17 feet away.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
On the wing, it's MP. Shoots the three. Drops it in from long range.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
And McCall tickles the twine.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
And that does it for the first half of play. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 6. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's MP. 30 points in this game. The three ball. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Returns it to McCall. Black. And a three off target. Mills, defended by Lack. Fires high post. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
McCall, and again, it's the EYBL converting.
What can we say? He's a pure scorer. Doesn't matter if he's off balance or doesn't have the cleanest look. McCall's gonna hit it.
And here's MP on the outside, and the West hits it again from deep.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
McCall, no good.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Black with it. Harris comes over to pick him up. Cologne on the outside. For Chumsey. Black for three. They get the board. McCall, good.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
The WCBL on offense. And it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Now McCall. He's got 22. For Chumpsy, outside. Pass to Lack. Fires the three. And that's good. And so Pachumpsy picks up the apple.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Mills. MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
Timeout called by the EYBL. MP really making a difference out here.
This man can't be stopped. He's nailing everything, and the other team really needs to figure out how to slow him down.
And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Black kicks it to Johnson. From outside the arc. Good D that time from MP. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Clock at 2 for Chumpsy. That one drops for 2.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
Carrington for 3, and the West hits it again from deep.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, it's Johnson. MP with the steal. Only one man back on D. There's the triple. Carrington shot falls.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves the setup from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
For Chumpsy, outside. Robinson. Outside, Black. Kicks it to Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. 6 to shoot. Second shot chance. And that one's good with the extra effort on the glass.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Pachumpsy. Substitution for West All-Stars.
MP outside. Returns it to Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Dermanenko. Off the mark there with the 3. The WCBL on offense. And here's more. Return to MP. Fires from deep. And Jaden Moore hits it from way downtown.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Here's Tombo. Vlad Dermanenko for 3. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Drew Robinson. Brian Cologne. Jonathan Lack.
Mills inside, defended by Lack. Yep, that one goes.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's Cologne. Inside, call, and it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Sinks it from distance.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Now here's Cologne. Black, now guarded by Mills. 5 to shoot. McCall for 3. Harris comes down with the board. The West with the ball. It's a 16-point game. The 3 is up, and the West hits it again from deep.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Lack. McCall, now covered by MP. Out to Cologne. That's good, and so McCall picks up the assist.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Left side, Harris. Back to MP. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 16.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
Now MP. 17-footer on the way. And again, the West All-Stars score.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Carrington with the steal. MP with it. Picked up by McCall.
2 points.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Pass to Lack. The three-pointer off the mark. Stolen by Lack. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. we want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know?
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.